On this episode, Matt from Basement to Roof Home Inspections joins me on a roof.
Let's go.
Hi, I'm Matt Danielson with Basement to Roof Home Inspections. When we first get up on the roof, what I want to look at is the overall condition of the shingles, look for any signs of damage, tree branches, ice dam issues, anything that we would want to note in our report. So the first thing I'm looking at is the shingles. This roof is fairly new. It's about 3 to 4 years old, so there's not a lot of wear, but on some roofs approaching 20, 25 years, there's a lot of signs you can see to check for. What we're looking for is pliability in the shingles. We're looking for checking, cracking, granule material that's been worn off. You can check in the gutters, you'll find granule material built up. When you look down on a roof, especially when you have the sun in the right direction, you can see shiny edges on the edge of the shingles. That's a very good indicator for the age of a roof. In this roof, everything looks good. There's no tree branch damage, no lifted, folded shingles. All the shingles are pliable in place. You want to look for exposed nail heads without sealant on them. Those are areas where water can get down and intrusion into the roof. We're going to come around here, look at the vents. This roof has can vents. So you want to make sure that they are overlapped by the shingles. You want to make sure that the nail heads are sealed and covered, that they're open and clear. These can clog up, like cottonwoods, things like that can clog these vents. You want to make sure your roof can breathe. So these are all things that we're going to go around and look at. All right, another aspect when we're inspecting a roof, any penetrations that go through the roof, we want to take a really close look at. So one of the main sources of leaks in any roof is going to be your chimney. If you're lucky enough to have a house without a chimney, that's great. That's a great way to build these new houses. But in most older homes, you have a chimney, whether it's venting a fireplace or just your furnace or water heater. In this case, the only use of this chimney is the water heater vent. But we still want to make sure that it's watertight, the flashings are good, the chimney is structurally intact. So we're looking at all the cinder blocks or bricks, the framing, any of those things. Make sure that there's no tuck pointing needed. Any water entry points, make sure that the crown is solid. In our climate here in Michigan, freezing and thawing is a big factor in deteriorating these. So you want to make sure any cracks, anywhere that water can sit inside, it's sealed up. It needs tuck pointing work around the mortar joints. A rain cap is a very good thing to have on these. Very cheap, easy way to make sure that moisture, birds, any animals are not getting down in your chimney. So in this case, everything is solid. There's no tuck pointing work needed. The brick is in good shape. The cap is in good shape. The crown is in good shape. We're also looking very importantly at the flashing. There's proper step flashing installed, and there's counter flashing above it. All the flashing has been sealed properly. There's no areas where we can see moisture intrusion possibilities. There's no cricket necessary because the chimney's not wide enough, but we want to make sure that water is draining around and nothing can go down the chimney. Next, now that we know that the chimney's in good shape, we want to look around at the other protrusions. So your plumbing vents. You want to look at the boots, that they're sealed all around. These have a tendency over time to crack and wear out, and you'll see gaps around there. Those are big points of leakage. These boots look really good. Everything is under the shingles. They're sealed. We're going to move on. This looks great. Finally, on this roof, we have a electrical mast head. So it's the same thing. We want to look through, make sure it's sealed. In this case, again, the boot is overlapped by the shingles. Everything is sealed around. You don't see any areas where water is getting in. We do want to pay attention, though, in this roof. About all I would note here as an issue is this large tree branch we can see. Tree branches rubbing on your shingles will tear it up in no time at all. So you want to make sure, one recommendation I'd make is this tree is trimmed back away from the roof. So as it grows, it does not damage this nice new roof. That would be a complete roof inspection up top here. We're going to go down and take a look on the overhanging edges and make a few comments there, but this roof looks very good. Thank you.